So today I'm going to talk about how to speak the quantum language of the universe and manifest your desires. So, first of all, communication always involves two parties. You have a receiver and you have the, so to speak, the giver. That's how communication speaks. So if I'm speaking to you, I'm communicating through this device, the phone, which is everything is energy. We know that. And you are the receiver. You're receiving this information that I am putting forth to you guys. So that is communication. And as human beings, to progress or to progress in anything in life, it's all about communication. You have to know to speak. You have to know the language. Once you can speak, and once you have a comprehension of the language, then you can get what you want or what you desire, and you accomplish more. All right. And the universe works on the same premise and those same concepts. Okay. First thing I want to touch on is I want to talk about time first. What is time? Time seems to govern all of us. We live in a universe where it seems time is consistent and it's persistence. But time is actually an illusion. It's not real as you perceive it to be. Although Albert Einstein, the great physicist, said time is just a persistent illusion, although persistence, but it is still an illusion. So I'll show you how time is an illusion. So say, for example, today is January 1st, around 9 p.m. on the East Coast, all right? And it's the same time, January 2nd, around 4 p.m. in Australia right now, okay? So my question to you is, which is real time? Both time are now in the present. It's January 1st on the East Coast, say 9 p.m. in New York time. And at the same time, it is another day, another time, it is January 2nd, 4 p.m. in Australia, which is the real time. New York, my time, the real time, or Australia's the real time? See, time is not the way we perceive it to be. Time is more likely relative, okay? And the only real time that exists is basically the now time, the present moment, all right? Because if you think about it, tell me something that you can do right now, yesterday. Or better yet, tell me something you can do right now, tomorrow. Impossible. When do you dream of the future? Do it right now. When you think of your past, you do it right now. Okay? And when the future comes, guess when it comes? It comes right now. So even the future is a form of now. Okay? The past is just memories that are stored in our minds, in our brains. You see, guys, we need time because time is more of a logical structure for the conscious part of our mind. Okay? So time is basically just an illusion. The only time that exists is the now time, the present moment, all right? So you want to have that, and you want to have that concept and the realization, because once you understand how time is, then you have your point of power. Remember this now, the universe does not work with time. Time only exists in the now. It's quantum world, okay? Quantum physics showed us that there's only one time, is the now. So if you think about it, if you live now, moment to moment, and you do what you have to do now to create what you desire now, you know what? Then that now creates the future tomorrow, okay? So even tomorrow is still happening now, and the past is a form of now. Because when you think about your past, you're thinking about it now. When you think about your dream about your future, you're doing it right now. And when tomorrow comes and you say, Mark, tomorrow is here, but my future, but guess what? When tomorrow comes, tomorrow was a former now. You're doing it now, okay? So the only time that exists is right now in the present moment. So we have to get that concept in our minds. Once you have that down, then you'll know how to create your reality. So basically, the universe is this. It exists in an energetic form always. It goes with frequencies and it goes in vibrations. So that being said, that means there is a infinite possibility of realities that are existing right now. And there are infinite possibilities of those frequencies that are being vibrated right now throughout the universe. Me, you, everybody else, we're kind of like amplifier. We pick up signals and we tune into them. And then whatever signal we tune into, then that becomes our reality. And you experience that as your reality. So you can look at the universe as a television with all these different channels. And the channel that you like, you tune in. So, you have channels. You have the money channel. You got the financial channel. You got discovery channel. You got so many different channels. And what you like or desire, you tune into that channel, and then that channel becomes your reality. Okay, that's what the universe is, like a television. The universe is always emitting frequencies. It's always looking for its vibrational match in frequencies, all right? So your dominant thought or your dominant thinking is what attracts those signals you emit, and they come into you as an existence or a reality experience. Okay, so like we said, the universe is like a television set. You got the channels. Your subconscious mind is the remote. So question is this now. Who gives the television, or who programs those signals to the actual television for you to receive it? Well, that is source energy, God, universe, I am. He's the one that gives the signals, those frequencies, and then you pick up and you match whatever you vibrate and you put into your mind. But in order for you to use those frequencies effectively, or for them to work for you, you have to clear those limiting subconscious mind blockers. Now, I want to talk a little bit about willpower. Now, there is one way, I wouldn't want to say cheat the universe, but there's one way you can bypass your limiting beliefs. If you have limiting beliefs and the affirmations, the affirmations, they are a surefire way to eliminate. You can actually create what you want with what is known as willpower. Willpower is basically the energetic force or your creative magnetic energy that you use, and you force the vibration, you force a certain frequency to emit and attract a certain desire into a reality. But here's the key with willpower. Willpower is only temporary. You can use willpower and get something, but it's not permanent. It's not consistent. Because willpower takes so much energy, so much concentration, and the effect is only temporary. So if you want effects that are going to last, that will be continually effective, then you have to totally eliminate those limiting beliefs, right? So once you eliminate those limiting beliefs, then we can go into the language of the universe. So what is the language of the universe? Okay, basic language of the universe is mathematics or numbers or numeric. The vibrational. First of all, let me say this. Once you open up your mind and you start defeating those limiting beliefs, and you realize your subconscious now will open up, and you will start to realize your abilities and certain gifts. There's a part of your brain that's known as the pineal gland. It's located right here. I'm sure you heard of it. It's called the third eye. Those are natural abilities that were given to you from source energy, God, the creator, to manifest your desire. The reason why we're not in use, or we don't know how to use it, or is being ineffective, is because the pineal gland is being calcified by certain foods, even the water. Fluoride is a very big calcifier. So it calcifies your pineal gland, which is limited, ineffective. You cannot use it. When your pineal gland or third eye is activated, you develop your abilities, your natural psychic abilities. Your intuition will become heightened. You will have certain psychic abilities. Keep in mind, these are your natural abilities that God, source energy, the I am, gave you to create. But I'm not saying society is as a conspiracy, or covering it up by giving you these processed foods for you not to use your pineal gland, because they're not even aware of it. 500 years ago, or thousands of years ago in human history, we never had these processed meats or whatever, and human beings were so much more in connection with source energy, God, the universe, that their minds were such more of a high intellect. For example, look at the Egyptians. When they built the pyramids, even today, modern scientists cannot figure out how precise geometry measurements they put those slabs in the pyramids are. Even today, those are examples of when you were closer to your source energy, or the eye, your pineal gland was more open and you can affect it more. So when you open your pineal gland, you will have certain gifts and abilities. So, okay, back to how we speak to the universe, okay? So how you speak to the universe, basically, the quantum language is through mathematics or numbers. You speak to the universe through your emotions and your frequency. So not necessarily the thought. The thought starts it. What gives the creation process is your emotions. So to understand and speak the language of the universe, you must be emitting the right emotional frequency. Money is highly energetic and it vibrates higher. So I'll give you a quick bypass of how to attract what you desire. Sometimes it gets complicated and you think you have to do so much or do not. Basically, all you have to really do is this. Once you have those limiting beliefs removed from your mind or your subconscious, all you basically have to do is be in a state of feeling good. Okay? Once you start to feel good, then you will start to attract what you desire. Money, not necessarily, money will come, but the state of feeling good. You don't have to always think about money or feel or put money, but think about things that make you feel good. It could be anything. Something that makes you feel good. That's all you have to do. Once you do that, you begin on the high vibrational plane, which in turn you're attracting what you desire. Okay, so those are key points to start the attraction process. Feel good. Always feel good, no matter what. Feel good, and then you're in high line. So that's the first key. Now the universe, once you start to feel good and once you clear those subconscious blockers, then you're in the realm of what is known as synchronicity. The universe will start to show it to you. Keep in mind, the universe has been showing and have been showing all this to you, but you cannot pick it up because you are aware of the communication process or the language. But now that you cleared those limiting beliefs, your subconscious is opened up, your higher self is now into it, and then these numbers will start to appear to you. You will start to see synchronicities. These have numbers that meaning, and they'll direct you and guide you on how to manifest your desire. And I'm going to give you a simple exercise you can try. I want you to go ahead and try this. This is what I've been doing for 3 years, and it's working for me. You know, if you have the parts of your mind, you have the conscious part, you have the subconscious, and then you have the gatekeeper, which I call the critical faculty. Once we get past the critical faculty, then everything starts to process and works for you. So you're in direct communication with your subconscious. If you desire something, if you have a question or you want an answer to something, ask yourself the question. It is your subconscious. At night, right before you go to bed at night, you can ask yourself, your subconscious, a question. Say, tomorrow, can you show me this? Can you tell me this? Can you give me a sign and let me know if this is the right move or this is the wrong move? And it will show you, and it will put the idea, it will put a thought in your mind. It will put, you will have the idea to do something or accomplish something. That is how the subconscious will work and will give you the answers. You're not crazy for asking yourself a question. That's not insanity. That is actually how the universe works, because you are in contact with your subconscious, and it itself is in contact with that quantum field we call the wave of possibilities, the creation process of everything. So that's what you want. You want to go ahead and ask it. Once you ask it, it will give you the answer, and the answer will come to you in the form of synchronicity, because synchronicity will start to create the opportunity and the time and the places for you to have what you desire. All right.